Good evening. We're here to discuss some more issues with awareness of a team leader or of a leader in general. And this is a bit related to what we discussed yesterday, and that was being aware of the individual situations in people's lives. However, there were also some overall concerns that members of your teams may have that you should also be aware of. And there are things like environmental concerns. And when I say environmental concerns, I mean actual workplace conditions that concern people. There may be concerns about the neighborhood where you physically work. There may be concerns, especially post-COVID, about whether or not an individual is going to be able to volunteer remotely or work remotely, and maybe the child care concerns. There may be concerns about the COVID vaccine and whether or not people are going to be required to have the vaccine when they return to the workplace. And there are a myriad of things which our team members can be concerned about. And if they're concerned as individuals, you must be concerned. We must be concerned as the leaders as well. And so begin to have conversations with them. For instance, if you know that your workplace plant or your workplace office building is in a sketchy area, begin to talk with people about the walk to the subway, about the times that may be a little bit more convenient. I know someone, for instance, who works I live in New York City, and I live in an outer borough, and I have a friend who also lives in an outer borough who has to take the train to Upper Manhattan. And that individual has worked a while now remotely, is doing their job very well remotely, but has been told that they have to report back to the workplace in September. And that individual is absolutely having a very hard time with the thought of having to get on the subway to ride for an hour and a half. For two reasons. Number one, the subways are just not that safe right now, with just the amount of mental illness, the amount of vagrancy, the amount of homelessness that's been going on. And the other issue is a child care issue. So that's a real concern for an employee. There may be concerns about leaks in the office, or plumbing not working properly, or lead paint. There can be all kinds of issues. And as a leader, you need to know what those concerns are. You cannot walk around not hearing what people are saying when they're telling you that they're uncomfortable or something is making them fearful and reluctant. So that is a very, very, very important aspect of leadership. And being aware of the concerns of your team as a whole, or the concerns of different members of the team, will make you a much better leader, because you can move to help alleviate the situations that are causing the concerns. Have a good evening. Thank you for listening.